Hey guys, welcome to another video of mine. It's Koulibaly, and this is another Chelsea transfer day news video for you guys. And of course, got some big stories and reports. Now, when I posted some stuff exclusively that I heard, my Twitter blew up, the notifications, the messages. Any of you guys that are watching from Twitter, thank you very much for all your love and support. And of course, the other ones that are skeptical and not sure whether to believe me or not, that's understandable. I don't expect you to. However, big news reports, not only what I will be reporting from what I've heard, also news publications, public media sources are going to be quoting them, and give my thoughts, opinions on each player that I do speak about. But of course, before I do get into it, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to my channel if you are new here, make sure the bell notification for every time I do upload, and of course leave your thoughts, opinions in the comment section below on each player that I do speak about. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. And of course, starting off with the first player, and that is of course Gabriel Barbosa, of course also known as aka Gabigol. Now of course we know Gabigol, I mentioned him in a couple of videos before in the previous videos. Of course, a player who currently plays at Flamengo, and he's on loan from Inter, the 23-year-old left-footed centre-forward. Going to be, of course, debriefing him, giving my thoughts and opinions. Going to go into depth of what type of player he is, because, of course, many of you don't know exactly what type of player he is. However, starting off with the reports now, multiple reports, the Telegraph, major journalists as well that are connected to Chelsea, Simon Johnson, The Express, etc., all linking Gabriel Barbosa to Chelsea. So Gabigol. Now, they're basically stating that Chelsea have in principle agreed a fee with Inter Milan, and that Gabigol will be moving to Chelsea. Now, from what I heard, West Ham and Spurs are also in the mix. Spurs are very interested. Of course, Harry Kane has now got a month to 6 weeks injury of hamstring, so they're going to be in the market for a striker. West Ham are also rumoured to be interested. However, they've stepped aside because they want to focus on Gedson Fernandes from Sporting. That's what I was told behind the scenes exclusively. And Chelsea are leading the race for Gabigol. In principle, we have agreed a contract. He wants to sign for Chelsea. His preferred move is to Chelsea. And I was told we have already agreed a deal with Inter Milan for Gabigol to come to Chelsea. Now, of course, I also heard some rumours that, of course, Giroud could be involved in a swap deal. I'm not sure exactly if that is 100% true. He could be. There's still potential. However, Gabigol will definitely be signing for Chelsea. He also quoted and stated that it's his destiny to move to Chelsea. And, of course, that he would love to move to us. And yesterday, last night on social media, he posted love to all of you, love for all, to all his fans. More of a cryptic goodbye message to the Flamengo fans. So obviously he is on the move to somewhere. And late last night he started following Willian and Emerson on Instagram as well. I know it's only social media, so you can't really look too much into it, but there's a lot of positive signs that suggesting that Gabigol could be making this move, and it's looking likely that it will be Chelsea. Now, I know for a fact that we are front runners. I know for a fact that we've agreed a deal with Inter, and I know for a fact that he prefers a move to Chelsea, and I'm almost 100% certain that he will become a Chelsea player. When will the announcement be made? That is I'm unsure of. I'm not sure exactly. Would it be in a few days? Would it be in a few weeks? I need to find out more information about that. However, what I do know is that we will be signing Gabigol, and Giroud could potentially be involved in a swap deal. Now, who is Gabigol, you may say? He's 23 years old, left-footed centre-forward. Left-footed is key here. We don't have many left-footed players in our team. Of course, he is centre-forward, so of course that could mean that Giroud's on his way. Good backup to Tammy Abraham, and potentially could be a top player in the future. Now, he scored 25 goals in 29 games for Flamengo in the Serie A league, which is the Brazilian league. So don't confuse it with the Italian league. It's a Serie A version. And of course, like I keep stressing, it is only the Brazilian league. 25 goals in 29 games is incredible amounts. It's a very good deal. Now, of course, look at his overall, all goals scored in all competitions. He has 34 goals in 43 games, which of course, like I said, is lethal, tremendous numbers. However, we have to take it with a pinch of salt. It's only the Brazilian league. He hasn't done it. And when he made his move to Inter 3 years ago in the 2016-17 season, in 9 Serie A appearances for Inter Milan, he only managed to score 1 goal. So he had a bit of an atrocious time. But like I said, it was 3 years ago. However, like I said, it is only the Brazilian league. But at the same time, you have to understand, it was 3 years ago. He was 20. He came with a lot of promise. He was a young Brazilian star, quoted as the next Neymar. Of course, any superstar Brazilian that's up and coming is quoted as the next Neymar. However, he generally had a lot of potential. There's a lot of noise coming out of Brazil. He made his move to Inter. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. He couldn't adjust to lifestyle. He couldn't adjust to the squad. He couldn't gel in well. Sometimes a lot of factors and reasons to why he didn't do so well. 1 goal in 9 games isn't great. You could tell he didn't get much of a chance. But then you look at past examples, Thiago Silva at Inter Milan. He didn't do well. He went back to Brazil and he came back to AC Milan, and now he became a legend and he was one of the best centre-backs in the world. Look at Coutinho. Coutinho didn't play well at Inter Milan, and now look at what Coutinho's doing. Look at Kovacic. Kovacic had a loan spell at Inter Milan as well. Didn't do too well either. So it doesn't mean that he's a bad player. Of course not. He's only 23. He's got a lot of benefits, left-footed, which is crucial in our team. Can play right wing, so very versatile, quick, very, very physical, very strong. He's a very aggressive type player as well. We got 13 cards last season, 12 yellow cards and 1 red card. So we need a bit of that aggressive grit in our team that I quite like. There's a lot of benefits and positives. Plus, I heard it at the moment it will be a loan with an option to buy. So again, another low risk move. If it doesn't work out, we can always loan him back and send him back to Inter. So, but I did hear the deal was agreed and that we are the front runners for him. So, like I said, any more news, any more little details I find out, I'll be reporting straight here on this channel. But getting into second player, that is of course Kalidou Koulibaly from Napoli. Of course, the world-class centre-back that every club would love to have. Now, Gazzetta dello Sport, Italian publication, been reporting that Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur have been in the running for his signature. Napoli have quoted 120 million euros. Now, of course, Koulibaly, we know, is a world-class centre-back. He's one of the best centre-backs on the planet. Very big, commanding, strong, has a lot of big, very, very good qualities, and that will definitely bolster and improve our defence, an elite centre-back. But the question is it, number one, well money spent if we spend that type of money? And number two, how reliable are these rumours? Now, it's Gazzetta dello Sport, relatively reliable. They have got a lot of stories wrong in the past, so I wouldn't take it for too reliable. Of course, I need to see more reports. And, of course, my source hasn't told me anything about this. He's just one of our options. We're not after him at the moment. Centre-back is not a priority. We are more after Nathan Ake. Koulibaly is not really on the radar at the moment. The price is too much. And for a player that's going to be 28, soon 29, you're only going to get 2 to 3 maximum world-class years out of him. And if you're spending that kind of money, you need to be guaranteed assurances. Now, Tottenham Hotspur also in the running for him. However, I don't think this is realistic because, let's be honest, Tottenham, they don't spend a lot of money. I don't see how they're going to get, recoup around 120 million euros to sign Kalidou Koulibaly. Plus, you have to add to the fact that, of course, ADL, Mourinho and ADL, they don't have a very good relationship negotiation-wise. It's highly unlikely we will sign Kalidou Koulibaly. I'm just being realistic. I don't think Koulibaly will happen, especially when we're really in for Sancho, Werner, these type of players. We don't have like an unlimited amount of resources. And of course, there's FFP, financial fair play. So I doubt this deal will ever go over the line. But it's nice to see some rumours and links that we are linked to Kalidou Koulibaly. Could there be more links in the future? It remains to be seen. We're just going to have to wait and see what happens regarding that. Now, of course, I have talked about Gabigol and, of course, Kalidou Koulibaly being linked to Chelsea. But there is also one final player for this video. That is, of course, Alex Telles from Porto. Now, a lot of you know who Alex Telles is. Alex Telles is a world-class left-back who plays for Porto. Very dynamic, very quick, agile, very good defensively as well. Definitely praised as one of the best left-backs in world football. 27 years of age, and he has a 40 million euro release clause. That is a reported fee. Now, what I found interesting was last year his agent came out of quotes and he said that he definitely could see Alex Telles one day playing for Chelsea. He stated that, it's his destiny. He will be playing for Chelsea one day. He is that type of player. He's good enough to play for one of the best clubs in the world. And of course, we have been heavily linked with Alex Telles in the past. Now, Alex Telles is definitely an option. Now, I was told on a source that he's definitely an option. The first choice is Ben Chilwell. Of course, we know that a January transfer move for Chilwell is impossible. If Chilwell becomes too expensive or we get outcompeted by Manchester City, Alex Telles is an alternative. He has a 40 million euros release clause as well that Chelsea are ready to activate if we can't sign Chilwell. He's an alternative, as well as Tagliafico as well, who's another alternative. However, if the Chilwell news does not go through, then of course Alex Telles is that alternative for us to go and sign. Personally, I would prefer Alex Telles. It's more well money spent. He's more quick, more dynamic, defensively much better. He has pace. Personally, I think that it's much more money well spent, more dynamic, and in my opinion, a better left back. I've watched Alex Telles before because he used to play for Galatasaray. I'm Turkish. I watched a lot of Galatasaray as well, so I know that he's a very, very good left back, very reliable. Definitely is world class, one of the best left backs in the market. And for that price, we should be all over that, in my personal opinion. But I'm going to wrap up the Chelsea Transfer Day news video for you guys. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to my channel if you are on here. Make sure you hit the bell notification for every time I do upload. And comment down below your thoughts opinions on each player that I did speak about. Alex Telles, Koulibaly and Gabigol. Are you happy with us signing Gabigol, or would you rather us sign a different type of player? Leave me your thoughts, opinions in the comment section below. But let me keep things moving, guys. I'll see you guys for my next video. Peace.